Hey, good morning everyone. So this is my fifth video in Flying with Physics. I would like to bring in a different thing today before we go into a one interesting problem discussion. So I am arranging a kind of free mock test at the level of 10 plus 2 Physics Olympiad on 23rd August 2026 from 9 to 10:30 a.m. So, and this is also followed a demo. So during that time only there will be a mock test and a demo class. This mock test you can use any book, any AI, chat GPT, whatever you like, to take your help. So this is primarily online, and for that online mock test you have to register through an WhatsApp number. Let me show you this WhatsApp number, so you can note this down. So you have to register through this WhatsApp number. This is 861 721 5384. So once you register this through this WhatsApp number, what I will do, I am going to send you the question paper basically for that particular mock test on that day at 9 a.m. and you have to submit your answers. You have to do it in your plain paper, and after you complete that question answers in your plain paper, this is not a kind of all multiple choice. This basically you have to answer the script, because the pattern, the way you are going to solve a problem does make sense difference. So that's important, and that's why you have to do that solutioning over there in the paper itself. And then once you have done that solutioning in the paper, you have to kind of send that, to take a photo of your answer sheets, your name, okay, and your school, and your phone number. Basically you have to put those details. There is a kind of, you can write it down in your paper and then just take a photo of that and send it, return it back into this same WhatsApp number. What I'm going to do, I'll evaluate for whoever is actually going ahead with this mock test. This evaluation will take a bit of time, so I'll get back with a result by 6th of September. Around 6th of September I'll be providing a result. So so that that result is, you can see, okay. And this is the so this is what I am focusing for, and there is reason behind doing this. Just note this number again. I'll repeat it: 861 721 5384, through which you have to register. There are many reasons for having this mock test. I don't know how many of you have actually seen the result of the Physics Olympiad, the International Physics Olympiad, which has held in Colombia this year. India performed very well there. Okay, so we have to kind of keep that legacy, and we have to improve on that. So that is one of the objective. I would like to kind of make this awareness across the different sections of the student who are particularly interested in becoming, doing something groundbreaking on science, physics, okay. And of course these are the platform through which you can get there. And these are and of course for the competitive exam also, whoever is actually appearing for IIT JEE or in any ET, for them also this is helpful, very much helpful. So so this is the objective, as I said. So again I'll repeat once again. So I am organizing a free mock test at level of 10 plus 2 for Physics Olympiad on 23rd August 2026 from 9 to 10:30 am. Along with that mock test, there is a demo at that particular time, just a free demo again. This mock test you can use any book, AI, chat GPT, whatever you like, okay, to solve your problem. But be careful, do not rely on AI and chat GPT blindly, because I have done everything, I have tried all those things, I have already kind of, they will not give you always the appropriate or correct answer. So you have to kind of bring your own brain here and use your own brain. That's why this is a challenge. I would request that whoever is actually interested in taking that challenge, please go ahead and do so, because in any case it's free, it doesn't going to cost you anything. And this is for that, the only thing you have to do, you have to register through this WhatsApp number. Again I am repeating this WhatsApp number: what's 861 721 5384. That's all, nothing else you have to do. But please do the registration as early as possible, preferably before 15th of August, okay, so that I can compile whoever is interested. I can share the question papers to those persons, and not only question paper, I'll share also the demo class link, so that you can join the demo class. Question paper, as I said, again I'll repeat, you have to answer in just a plain paper, full scape paper, with your name, your school, college, and your mobile number. Okay, and in the class you are reading in, let's say, if you are in college, you have to put your year, which year you are in, and then you send it back into the same WhatsApp number. I'll evaluate it and I'll give you a result, like where you stand in terms of your physics olympiad, and what is your areas you will need to improve. Actually, this will just not be a marking, because the marking will not give you what is your strength and what is your weakness. I am going to give you that details on 6th of September. Okay. um, Now let's go to the interesting problem that I was talking about. Okay, I'll come to this problem. This is a very interesting problem wherein what is happening, this is a kind of a two concentric cylindrical shell. Now the inner shell was initially kind of put a potential of V, and the outer shell is grounded. And after a short while, after this potential was added, the outer shell was grounded, and then suddenly that the original source of this potential was disconnected, and the two cylindrical shells were connected through a resistance R, as you can see here. So what will happen, as you know very well from your basic physics concepts, these two cylindrical shell will work as a cylindrical capacitor. So the charge that it gets in due to that potential V will start discharging because of this R, the resistance that has been added. Now what will happen, this at any point in time, the charge within that cylindrical shell will decay over time, and the decay equation is like Q0 1 minus E. This is what you get. Now Q0, you have to prove this, that this is how it will decay. Q0 will be 2 pi V H epsilon 0 log B by A. B and A are the radius of the different two cylindrical shells, and C dash is something as an additional component that will come in because of the electromagnetic induction. What will happen, because your charge is decaying, and that decaying charge will cause a change in electric field, and that change in electric field will also kind of induce a magnetic field within that particular annular space, and that is a free space. I have not included in dielectric here. So when that magnetic field changes over time, it in turn will induce an electromagnetic EMF as per Faraday's law, and that EMF will again kind of have an impact onto the way the overall circuit is behaving, and that's why this C dash component will come, and this C dash component looks like this one, N0 mu 0. N0 is nothing but Faraday's induction constant, I would say, which is actually the electromagnetic constant, electromagnetic induction constant. The way we actually have the induced EMF equal to a constant N0 into the rate of change of magnetic flux. From that, this N0 comes, and the remaining of the things are, you can see from the geometry itself or the figure itself. H is the height, B and A are the radiuses, one internal and one another external, and that's what you will get. Okay. So as I said, C dash is the constant that appears due to the induced magnetic field, which in turn induces a EMF opposing the original rate of change of the charge. So this is a problem, quite interesting problem. This involves actually Maxwell's equation. You have to introduce a Maxwell's equation here. So it is actually kind of two equations which is guiding this primarily. One is your rate of change of electric field induces a magnetic field, and again that magnetic field is also changing. It will not be constant. So rate of change of that magnetic field in turn will induce a EMF. That EMF will actually try to oppose the original source which has caused it. So those kind of things will come into the picture of this solution. I'd not say it's very difficult as such, but you have to apply those concepts clearly in order to solve this. Then you can get the solution easily. Okay, I'll end this video for today for here. Please, as I said again, I'll repeat, please register for this mock test. This will help you to judge your capability. If you are appearing for IIT JEE, or if you are appearing for NEET, or if you are appearing for physics olympiad, or you in general would like to get into a groundbreaking areas of science and technology, this will give you an insight into what is your capability, what is your strength, what is your weakness. This will not be a marking that if you give a kind of competitive exam, what happens, you are going to give an MCQ. So where actually you will get whether it's plus or minus, it's a binary answer. You don't come to know exactly most of the time what is your areas that you really need to improve. So that you don't understand. Okay, you might be having a lot of internal exams where you might be getting, but even then that doesn't go into that detail. So when I am going to give you a result of this particular question paper or answers, I am going to give you that. So I am going to clearly tell you what is your strength, where you have done good, and where you have to actually work upon in terms of your concept, in terms of your understanding. Okay, that will definitely help you in any exams that you are going to give, particularly at this level. So I request again to please do register for this, and to register for this, use this WhatsApp number 8617215384. Just send your name, your school or college, and your mobile number. Mobile number in any case I'll get, because if when we are doing a, but even then if it is not correct, you send me the WhatsApp mobile number. I'll register you for this exam, and I'll share you the questions paper accordingly, whoever is registered, and also the demo class link, online demo class link. So thank you again.